Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and we're starting a brand new Let's Play for Humankind as we just completed our tutorial run, and it was quite simple, so we're going to step things up. And there's a few ways we can modify difficulty in Humankind, and the first way is to increase the number of competitors, because they will be fighting over different cultures in each era and competing for claiming wonders. So we'll be increasing it to 6. You can have up to 10, but I think that might be too much of a difficult jump if we are going to increase the difficulty as well at the same time. So aside from that, we will stick to the same map setup. We'll still do Pangea, so we're not going to change too much from what we did in the first time, except the map size will go to normal, which will be a bigger map for 6 players, and increase the total number of different luxuries to 13. It's not the most available in the game. I think it has around 20 luxuries total in the game so far, and you can get all of them on huge. You get a random assortment of 13 here on normal. The pace I feel is pretty good at 300 turns. I don't think it takes that many turns to end unless you are trying to wage war. You typically reach the final era around 120 and 150 turn if you didn't get engulfed in any major war in between. So you have about half of the game remaining to take down the factions that might have more fame than you, to kind of prevent them from winning the game passively, or you can pursue science, which is kind of what we did, and there's a few other victory conditions as well. But I think normal is fine. And the most change we're going to make is jumping from nation to civilization. It's kind of memey that they went with civilization as the name of their second most difficult difficulty, especially if you consider that the max difficulty is called Humankind. So I felt that we should at least experience this, since most of us who play 4X game have played Civilization, and I definitely have played Civilization since Civilization 2, and it's going to be a shame if we don't try it. We'll eventually move on to Humankind, probably after this run, but we'll just basically see how things go, and that's pretty much our setup. So let's hop in here and see how we do. Alrighty, so as we load into the game here, a few administrative things as we proceed with the exploration. For future episodes, I'm going to cut out all the transition cinematic for each era, because they get repetitive. And I also won't be reading any of the pop-up events, because they also get a bit repetitive. And I want to keep the episodes a bit shorter, around 40 minutes give or take. Some will be 30 something, some will be 40 something, just to make it a little bit easier to watch. Now that is a huge river network here. I do want to, okay, science right there, and there's the food right there. I do want to ransack that place so we can pick up extra population and also some influence. We might just claim this region given how much river it is. And there is one silk here. We are trying to go for a money run, so luxury resources are good, and the initial culture that we're trying to aim for would be the Nubians. I should have came here. Not too late. We can change our mind. And I can transfer them out for easier exploration. These newly created units will have their full movement. You can just go back and end your turn on this river. No harm, no foul. Okay, another silk. So really good maker quarter here. All our maker quarter is going to get a lot of extra production once we pick them up. Looking at the terrain though, how should we approach it? Feels like it could end up here. Might be the best exploration route. Another sanctuary to ransack. Seems like we have an event. So anytime we get a chance to choose between, say, save a few turns on the first round of tech versus a new unit right now, the new unit is going to be extremely useful. I'm not gonna let him ransack. I'm gonna wait and let him take this, because he's gonna be trapped between these rivers anyway, so he might as well do that. Oh, this deer. Guess I'm gonna be doing it this turn, because I'm trapped by all these animals. And that would actually give us our growth star. We'll have enough population. We have 0 science, so we might actually not even go for it. I know there's one science over here but getting to it requires to be here, which is kind of not possible right now. So turn 6, I think most AI factions don't get to their first culture or the first star until like turn 7 at the earliest. Well, this is a really good region too. Hold on. Let's see what we can find. If we don't find, you know, science, then it's just not meant to be. And we're not going to stay behind and lose our chance to grab the Nubians, which is kind of our plan. I am definitely trapped in the river system here. And you're also trapped with me. That will eat up your movement. Alright, so we are really, really far away from science, so there's really no point to wait. We're going to choose it right off the bat. And the reason why we want the Nubians is quite simple. They have the Golden Dream legacy trait, +5 money on luxury and strategic resources. The Miro Pyramids counts as market and makers. Mainly a market because the trader slot is a job it provides. And it provides additional money for adjacent maker quarter. So a little bit weird combination here, but it's actually quite nice because very rarely do you want to spam that many market districts. Although I'm kind of trying to test that theory, whether money can buy everything in this game. If that's the case, then this is definitely a legit playstyle. If not, we might fail terribly, but it's worth a try. The Tessetti's archers, they have this exceptional accuracy trait, which means they don't have the line of sight penalty, which is a -4 penalty for having units in between you and your target, or the fact that you're lower elevation than them. That's quite helpful, and they're stronger than typical archers with their strength anyways. So pretty good unit, and doesn't require any resources. Very, very nice. Alrighty, so we're the Nubians, and as you can see, we cut out the transition cinematic once again. We are mainly a merchant civ, so money is going to be our extra point, and we'll try to remember that. Now we're going to make a city. So, who is going to claim some land for us? This will have 2 basic strategic resource plus the silk. This has just a silk and ebony. And then this also has a silk. This has more ebony down here, but this one has nothing actually. This region here. Oh, a strategic. Oh, and the ebony's in here. I lied. This only has a silk. So I technically think making this kind of the center of our empire might actually be a better option than making that the center of our empire. But the game is recommending the best yield to be here at 19.8. And I don't disagree because there's so many rivers here. Like if we put the capital here with rivers all around it, slight high ground, this is actually super defensible too. I'm kind of tempted by that. It'll be a slight 2-turn delay, and there is luxury resources here, there's one. And we want to explore more. All these potential fog are things we want to take a look at. Try to take the best decision we can. I think this might be the best option, kind of in between. We can combine both sides to it. There's not a lot of great yield. The river doesn't run great here. So it's probably better as a territory attached. And we can put the city here. It's a slight elevated area around what it has. And with so many rivers, we can do quite a few things here. I mean, Harappans would be great, but we're going money, so we're not even going to think about that.
Let's go. Yeah. Right.
Ah, we got a named forest here. That's fine.
Got it.
Wait, great blue hole. Someone found that? Someone that's not us. No points for us. Yeah, a lot of good stuff in this entire area. We can probably get another city in here. And we're gonna grab this right here.
All right.
Perfect. And our first tech is gonna be calendar, because we want artisan quarters for these silk.
Yes,
Let's explore this area, see what's here.
All right.
Another river system. That's not a dead end.
Off we go.
Okay, I can see potentially quite a few cities here, actually. Like this plus this makes a lot of sense, just to get the strategic within our first region. And then this can be a separate city, I think, over here. This big chunk can be a separate city too, actually. We don't have any more influence. We didn't pick up any science curiosity, which means we also didn't pick up any influence early on, so it's actually pretty lucky that we had that.
Off we go. Come over here. I'm on it. Right. Over this way.
Okay, there is a passage.
Come over here.
We need to find neighbors. We need to see how close they are.
Yes.
Wait, that's a cliff. That didn't have to come up, but it's fine that we're up.
Let's go.
Okay, there's still curiosities. Could be a warrior, could be some money, could be some science. Right now we have no science output whatsoever. Do we have enough? It's gonna take a few turns, isn't it? Okay, you're gonna go back and hang out over here.
Over this way.
That's the region we really want. You can see the gold output here. Although I don't think we're working that because, yeah, we're not working that yet. It's not within the exploitable tiles. Another silk. They stack, so it'll be really good for our maker quarter in the future. Where are the AI factions? I need to know. Alright, we're gonna hang out in this region.
All right.
Same reason. We don't want any independent camp to claim it. Mycenians.
Let's go.
Production not high enough. 2 more turns for that one to finish.
Yes.
We're still pretty ahead. It's 10 turns in. We already secured our
Off we go.
culture there. It's just that we're not producing anything because the outpost is not finished.
Come over here. Follow me. Come over here. Over this way.
Something good? Influence. Okay, influence plus some science.
Let's go.
Very useful because we can now use that influence to claim some land. Which one do we want to attach first? Probably this one.
Off we go.
10, 11, 12, 8. Why are they not showing me the yield? 1110 looks good. But whatever it is, we need to get over there. You. 16, 7, 15, 8. 15, 8, and don't have to use any river tiles. Alright, that's where you're going. $15.8. That actually helped them the most. No, I want 15.8.
Yes. Let's go. Over this way. Off we go.
This is a dead end.
Got it.
Lame.
Yes. Follow me.
So much silk.
Over here. Of course. Understood. money. Come over here.
We'll go south. Alright, our city should be ready now.
That won't work. Over this way.
I think we stepped on some. Oh, we discovered. We're the first one to discover Kawaii-jin. Picked up calendar. Let me see what I want after that.
Off we go. Let's go.
I want these gold first. Oh, but that's 12 turns. Maybe getting some production early would be not bad. Count as market quarter. So market quarter surrounding a money producing luxury resource would be quite nice. Yeah. Click on it. There we go. And we're going to build that first. He's going south. I guess I'll go west.
No fear. Let's go.
Ready, clicked. Next time. I think given our location, not that much force on the current tiles we're working on, but a lot of river. Flood irrigation would be the winner here to pick up the food on river, which would be massive for us. How about you go to the city as population? We're going to focus on growth, but this would speed up things quite nicely. +1 in 6 turns, +1 in 14 turns, 5 turns for the pyramid. Let's still focus a bit more on the growth. Balanced approach a little bit. Ah, we met a couple neighbors, 2 actually. Mycenians.
Greetings.
Introduce
From
ourselves.
my people, and from...
Let's see, where did we find them? We must have bumped into a unit. Yep. Oh, come on. I think 811's fine. I don't like actually settling on rivers. But this is not that bad actually. We can build our unique district here. Money for this bonus and a lot of maker bonus on these, on this tile right here. And then potentially we can put a harbor here for another market quarter bonus. Yeah, that could work. Let's do that.
Got it. Come over here.
Ooh, not bad. Alright, most of these are out of fog. Want to explore what's over there.
Follow
New
me.
target.
Understood. Off we go. All right.
This is actually a huge region. With the natural wonder, I kind of want to make a city here. 2 luxury resources as well in the pearls.
Let's do this.
We don't have the influence right now though. Yeah, the curiosities we selected earlier.
Something to make our
I
affairs
agree.
Your proposal makes good.
You intrigue me.
Yes, I cannot.
We are gonna fight more wars in this Let's Play, but doesn't mean we shouldn't, you know, be friendly to the AI. Especially since these AI are on a much scarier difficulty level. I think for him, we'll also disband him for population. Like, food is not going to support much population growth. We might as well focus on the build. We need irrigation to kick out before we can do much. Egyptians, Hittites. I think everyone has picked a culture already. Nope, nothing to see here, but we could loop up and see what's there. Depth science, one movement. Why don't you... I want to go check out this.
Over this way. Let's go. Yes.
Off we go.
It's a nice thing of having so many people running around. Invest into a resource deposit. If no extractor exists, then one will be created instantly. Otherwise, you will share a sum of money with the owner. You both earn more money the more empires are buying the resource. And the oh, right, we have our special ability. I forgot about this. So we can use influence to do this. Or I can attach with 30. I think I can attach with 30. And that will actually speed up my build and provide more food as well. So yeah, that's probably a better option than using it to create a, you know, a artisan quarter. Pyramids coming soon, hopefully. That's a dead end.
Come over here.
That's a dead end. That's just currently blocked. We want to see what's up there.
Over this way.
Oh,
Will do.
that's fine.
Come over here. Yes.
That just spawned.
Let's go. Over this way.
I think the normal size map is like 95 tiles by 55 tiles. It's quite big compared to what we just played on the... Oh, we found a neighbor, finally. Alright, I will just fight this.
Yes, sir.
So he's right here. Okay, Harappans. Well, they expanded quite far too. We're kind of opposite corner. Wow, our shape is really weird with this new area that we picked up. But that's good. It means we got this horse as well. We didn't get the gold. We're kind of blocking out a lot of different people from grabbing things. This only has the gold. 2% money, which is great for us, not gonna lie. So there's 2 more gold here. Maybe that would be a second city for us. But for us to grab more cities, we have to grab more influence. But first, we gotta secure our luxuries because they produce just so much gold, and that's kind of our strategy here. They can also pick up a pyramid, which I think we're gonna put here. You see all the potential makers quarter here, and the fact that this money will give, you know, exploitation on it. So that'd be really good. We're gonna plan that out. irrigations in a while because we're not really focused on science. I actually want someone to neighbor me so I can osmosis off of them. Oh, run away, run away. Picked up some money there. If we are to claim this area because of the gold, that this area only really has the... Oh, they already claimed this. That is not nice. 8 and 8. That might be the highest I've seen so far. Oh, this is a poor area. That's a different region. This is honestly a better region with the 2 ebony plus the strategic. But I kind of want to claim the golds, this one and this. Maybe I'm thinking too far out ahead. We can maybe conquer them later. It's a multiplier effect on our total gold output, which is great once we have a lot of gold. 2%, 2%, 2%, 6% of our total could be a ton. Ooh. Okay, something to ransack in the future. I might pull him back. I think that makes more sense if we just start collecting things that's actually close to us. With a lot of rivers as well. So I think we're going to have a 4 territory main city. We're going to combine them with the one in the north, combine with the one here. That's going to be our first city. And then we'll start thinking about second city after that. Oh my god, they don't want you to go back. We'll loop the long way. Alright, we found one neighbor. Oh, we found the second neighbor. Wow, they're high up. Is that... How is that elevation so tall? I think it's just the fog giving the illusion that it's a dip, but it's not. That's like the lowest sea level right here. So it's just like... It's still 2 layers up. Oh wait, what am I doing? We're running away. Take a look at the sea. Our first civic. Plus faith, plus... I want the influence and the science bonus. Yes. Legitimacy is also available. Cheaper to create outposts. Cheaper to attach outposts. I think at this point, we probably want cheaper to attach. It will return us back to stable. No, to create. Like, attach is going to get super expensive, but we're only going to do a 4 territory city, which is 2 attach, which I think the 3rd attach costs like 180, no, probably 210-ish, I think. 220 maybe? I think it's affordable. And we're going to claim a lot of land, I hope. So I think we'll grab that. Alright, you're going back over here.
Over this way. Come over here.
Where is the other factions? There's 5 of them, but we've only seen 2 of them. And I think we have a lot of the map discovered. I think we're at the edge of one side, which is beneficial for the Pangea map. We're not getting sandwiched. So they might be even farther along over here. But still, if it's balanced Pangea, wouldn't there be another faction over here? I guess no. I guess they're the faction over here. Anyways. Our silk is getting sold for money. Good. Now, where is a decent slot? 612, 615, 1011. 1011 might be a winner. 615, I mean, little bit low on the food. And smack middle of the in the forest might not be the best thing in the world.
Let's go. Off we go.
Oh, hello there. Did not see you guys. Don't mind me. Carry on.
Yes.
I'm gonna get attacked. I think 10-11's fine. They bought our silk. Good for them. 80 for the second attach. We can do that next turn. Irrigation in 3 turns.
Follow me.
Oh, they didn't attack us.
Follow me. Okay.
It's not a firm border yet. We can still beat them even though we're damaged. But we don't have to fight. That's the thing.
Right.
Finally, we got irrigation. Now, let's see what we want. This would give us more money on the money, but I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. I think I need the basic stuff first. I need extra industry from forest. I need to be able to cultivate our horses. And also the copper. So I think we'll get domestication first. So we went with shamanism last time, and I think we can probably go polytheism, given that there's no other close by faction that's going to really like run over our territory. Because it's not that we have a territory and then we get +5 faith. Is that territory must follow our religion. So if they get influenced by AI religion, then this is useless. But in this case, I don't think we're going to have any competition close enough to us to influence us. So we should be fine.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's go.
Why is there always a deer?
Off we go.
Ah, we got ourselves a warrior. We see an independence city-state forming over here. Alright, do we want to keep exploring and then eventually get us killed? Because we're going to be bumping into AI factions. That's a trading post.
I'm on it.
The warrior I want back
Yes, sir.
to help us. And I want to claim this region now. I want to just keep claiming land. We can attach one more, which I think we will. Land of the dead. So we can bury our dead or cremate them. It's really just a swing in terms of what we want here. And I think I don't need the +10 food. I am not building any units anytime soon. We're going to sacrifice some stability for better production and get these production things done. We will attach this. Put that down as well. Irrigation's now on the table, which should be probably second. This can wait. This shouldn't wait. That's a lot of gold on the table. And maybe that can be next. Stability is going to be lower, but it's not going to be such a big deal for now.
Understood.
Over this way. Got it. Come over here. Follow me. Let's do this. Over this way.
We'll keep exploring. This hunting party might never go home. But we want to find the other 2 factions too.
Off we go. Come over here. Let's go.
Mammoth, you say? Alright, we claim all of that. Seems like they bought that. Okay. I want to expand down. Mainly because I want the natural wonder eventually as a city. I guess now we're kind of picking city capitals. Because I don't want to connect more to it. I think this will make for a fine capital. Right now we gotta first get around this elephant.
Follow me.
Yep, sanctuary. That's why it's not gonna let us place there. We'll get rid of it first.
Over this way. Come over here.
Ooh, independent city. Are popping up all over the place.
Let's go.
I can go ramsack that. They would hate me. I don't think we need to provoke them. We don't actually get much for doing that.
This way.
We set them back a little, but not a lot. Basically, they're losing some influence in a few turns, if you think about it. Alright, we gotta get rid of this first, and then we'll probably set up another outpost there.
Follow me.
You probably want to claim this soon. Even this one. This one's not bad, but it might fall under the influence of the nearby faction, which we might want to prevent. Want to see the vision there. Over here. Okay, so we found them. They're aggressive, which not good news. Let's run back with them if we get a chance. $7.12 might be the winner. $5.15. Okay. This will become its own city. Ooh, some nice science boost. And then I think we'll come here for access to bronze or copper.
Off we go. No fear.
Alright, we're gonna work towards that so that doesn't become an independent state. We basically need to root out any sort of potential encampment that we see and claim it fast. The pecking of poultry, well, divination choices. So we can go for stability in our main city. We can encourage faith in our main city. Our current faith is 5 points, or 4 points, not even 5 points. 25% is not going to help too much, or we can boost science, which is really what we need. Right after that, irrigation already happened. Food is plentiful. And eventually I need to build one of you. I was thinking here. The money effect would be activated and potentially 2 to 3 maker quarters. Not that many, but I doubt we're going to combine them with this, so it's not going to have any there either. Yeah, it'd be slightly more limiting, but I think that's probably decent enough. Oh, wait. This is interesting. Adjacency on adjacency, and also adjacency for that. Alright. That'd be the winner there. We have another horse, right? The attachment's 230 cost. We got our first star, and I think that's a good ending point for us. We are slowly building up the money. I think we're way behind. The AIs are going to be much faster here. Yeah, we're last place, but that's only natural because we stepped up the difficulty. No one's lapping us yet. The Harappans being first is not surprising given the river bonus is incredibly powerful. We're easily going to get builder stars. That should be no problem. Hopefully we'll get at least one science. I think the second one takes 6. We might get that one too. And expansionist star. Takes 8 for the first star? That feels a little high. Money, we should get at least 1 or 2. We're going to pick them up as we pick up more luxuries in our region and also make second cities and so forth. So we'll get there eventually. It's just a matter of time. We're not going to be the first one to the next era. And if we're thinking about which ones we might want, it might be things like the Katsumite or Carthaginians are actually pretty decent. We can probably use this as a coastal water region because it gets +3 industry per adjacent coastal water. This can be our harbor of sorts. This is probably the harbor that we want rather than going with the version in the ancient era. And we'll focus on money making all the way through to see if it's a viable strategy. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!